This is a video tutorial for setting your filters and smoothing your graphs for the DataMaxx data logger. Some of our customers may find that their lines are looking a little jagged and have spikes in it. This is typically a result of ignition noise. The most effective solution to solve this is to use the correct spark plug wires, and those are going to be the MSD 8.5mm superconductor wires. We also want you to keep the ignition components as far away from the DataMaxx data logger as possible. If you've already done this, then we can use the software and help smooth those lines into something a little bit more readable. So first we want to open up a log file. After that we want to select a view, and your views are going to be up here, to focus on the actual channels we want to smooth. In this case we want to smooth the engine and the drive shaft line, so we're going to click on the RPM view. Next what we want to do is go to the channel properties. To do this we go to Edit and then Properties. And now we're going to find the channel we want to smooth, which in the first case is the engine RPM. We're going to follow that line over to the right and we're going to click on the filter button. Now you can play around with these options as much as you like, but the most effective one, and the one we recommend, is the smooth by following the general average and the heavy filter weight. Once we do this we can go ahead and hit OK, and we'll do the same thing for the drive shaft channel, smooth by following the general average and the heavy filter weight, and hit OK. Now if you'll notice, you'll see that the analog channels over here have already been by default set for the heavy filter weight, so we want to leave that alone. And we want to go ahead and, instead of sending the configuration to the DataMaxx like we would typically do, because majority of the settings are saved in the actual DataMaxx, the filter settings and the zone settings are all saved inside of your actual software. So they're actually saved to your PC computer. So we have no reason to actually send the configuration to the DataMaxx just for changing the filters. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and hit OK. It's going to reopen the run for you. And you'll notice that our lines are still jagged looking, which is to be expected. What we want to do now is go over to your channel, or right click on it, and hit Enable Filter. And if you watch the engine line, it goes from jagged to smooth. And we can do the same thing for the drive shaft. Once we've done this, overlaying runs will make it look a lot smoother. And if you have issues still after doing this where your lines are a little too jagged, feel free to give our 24/7 tech support line a call at 301-884-5718. Thank you.